Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Attention, all 9-year-old gamers.
Ingrid review. Yes, finally, now that the rotation changed, let me go and do the video on Ingrid, right? Good job, guy, good job. Okay, what's going on, Destiny Knights? Name is Izzy the Gamer. Welcome back to another D6 video. So today, I know, ever since I think it was Saturday, my voice, it's not recovering. I do not know why. Okay, so we have nothing here. What we'll be talking about today is going over, let's say, the Ingrids, right? We're gonna go over the Ingrids and see, since Global just got them, be a good thing to kind of go over them and see what they're good at. Let's start off with the strongest one, okay? Paper Ingrid. What makes her so good? Where can she be used? Whatnot? We'll talk all about that and her orbs and crest, right? And stats, whatever you want to use. So let's talk about her skills. So this is an amp skill. So it is not going to be powered up all the way from the start of the match. You have to wait a little bit for it to actually be on the third level amp. There's 3 levels. First, it starts off with poison. Then second amp starts with shock. It will add once you go to the second amp, you will be able to apply both debuffs, and once you go to the third amp, you're actually able to apply all 3 debuffs. It sounds crazy, it sounds insane. Each debuff does about the same damage. I think it does it does damage according to the caster's attack. So let's say you attack somebody, let's say you use her in arena, and let's say it's like Benito and all that, really attack heavy, is going to do a lot more damage to them because they're very attack focused. So you're gonna obviously, you see debuffs, you want to have status activation on her. Maybe debuff duration would be good. But yeah, it goes into the straight line as well. So in case you did not know. And as you can see, the one I actually did level up was this one. You're like, why? It's just a launch skill, right? It's nothing, right? Okay, let's read it. It says AoE damage according to 750% attack power, whatever. 55% chance to launch, whatever. 50% chance to increase the target's current debuffs by 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Okay, do you hear that? 15 seconds. That's insane. There's another hero that does that. I just can't remember currently, but she does an amazing job with this. So what you want to focus on her would be status activation. You want status activation. I put a little skill cooldown on there, and yeah, that's really it. I haven't really even focused on her orbs yet, and she still does her job. You see, like, I haven't plus 15 any of these, and I still have 3-star crest. Let me show you where you can use her, mostly because of the fact that I actually do not the other one's gonna be a short one because I don't use her as much, but she may be used for something that just came out. So let's go ahead and oops, nope, not here. I missed the war because freaking daylight savings happened, and now I have to get up like 5 in the morning for me to actually do Guild Wars. Anyways, I completely forgot about this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so the team I use, Guild Conquest, right? What you want to focus on, and we're gonna branch off here now, right? What you want to focus on when it comes to Guild Conquest is a status activation person, a person that does a hero that extends debuffs, and then a bleeder. So currently, Global does not have Natalia. Unfortunately, she's one of the best bleeders in the game. She hits like what, 5-6 times or something like that, I believe. It doesn't say how many times, but she hits multiple times, and each time has a chance to land bleeding for 12 seconds. That's without her being completely skilled up. I think her complete skill up would be just a skill cooldown, so it doesn't really matter up until that point. So you can use anybody in her place. I think one of the Griffins bleeds, and I think Scissor Tyler bleeds as well. You can use any of those. And of course, Paper Elk, somebody asked me to make a video with her, and this is the only place I use her, okay? So we'll go ahead and use her here. This is my best one yet, okay? So let's go ahead and not lose. Yeah, can we do that? I think we can. Let's try it, okay? Let's try it. All right, so let's go ahead and skip this. All right, let's do this. All right. Oh, you're already coming, bro. All right, let's do this. All right, cool. Get out the way. Let's do this right there and then let's watch the debuffs extend now. Boom, 26 seconds. And then on top of that, what's it called?
If that was an epic,
Elk's
I don't know what
first
to
skill
say.
actually extends the debuff if it lands on a crit. So having her on concentration is pretty good. So yeah, so right here, he's still there. Oh no, don't do anything. Okay, cool. Ooh, no. Oh crap! I could have hit him with another one. It's all good though. It's all good. You know what? We're not gonna be greedy here. We're not gonna be greedy here. You're gonna do something. Okay, there we go. Let's move out the way. I think he doesn't. Oh nope. Let's do it right here and then. Let's go. Can we land 32nd? Ooh, very nice. You know what? Let's do this while we're at it, just to add extra damage. There we go. We landed all of that, and it's extending the debuffs as well, just because of the fact that it is critting. So let's go ahead and we might die here. Actually, I forgot that he does this, and then he does this thing where he. Oh no. Okay, there we go. All right. So you know what? You know what? I'm not going to actually. Let's go ahead and wait a little bit. What is he doing? Okay, so he has attack buff now. Can we not die right here? Can we not die? Oh, we're dead. Dang it. Okay, let's revive. Let's do it again. That was actually not a good start. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do, where are you at? Right here. Okay, there we go. We got one. Unfortunately, that is not good enough. Let's go ahead and do this. Just so he won't do his stupid thing. Let's go ahead and do this. 23 seconds. That's not too bad. And it's restraining him, so he's going to stay there for a little bit. 5 seconds. That's good enough. There we go. Let's move out the way because he might do. There you go. Second time. The third time. There you go, buddy. Good job, buddy. Okay. Nah, I'm not letting you do that. So we might not even be able to beat him, which is okay. We didn't have a really solid run here, and we're taking so much time just to show freaking paper Ingrid over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's wait here a little bit. Let's do this actually now that he's paused there. You know what? Let's do this just to heal up a little bit. Okay, now let's do this. There you go. Okay, can we actually put this on him? And then can we move out the way? Okay, cool. All right, let's wait for it to run out. Okay, there we go. Right here. Boom, there we go. Can we get another? No, dang it. I wasn't focusing. Sorry, I was focusing way too much on the bleed. But yeah, you get the point. So this is where she shines, man. You can actually use her in arena as well for one specific purpose. The ultimate. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm doing so bad with defenses. 20 losses and 8 wins, mostly because I'm all the way I'm up there. So let's go ahead and do this. The ultimate silence team. You know what? This is a pretty hard team. So you know what? Let's not do that one. Yeah, let's refresh because that's a pretty tough one. You know what? Let's just do it with this one, okay? So let's have. Let's have her here. Let's have. You know what? Let's try to do this, okay? This is gonna be a tough one actually because hopefully she does what she needs to do. Because let's try it. Because what else is there? Rear first. Should we do rear first? No, because that's extremely risky. I want her to throw her silence out there. The thing about this one is that she has a stun as well and a silence. So you don't have to use her. You can even use this guy. I built him as well. He's not bad. This guy's silence and cooldown. So even if once they come back from being silenced, they'll still not have their skills, which is really good. So use him as well. Not too bad, but I have her. I prefer her. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Like I said, mine have horrible orbs and crests. I need to upgrade them, and she still does well. Hopefully, she does her silence. Can she do her silence here? Can she do her silence? No, she did her poison. Can she do her silence? There we go. She did her silence, but it became too late. Okay, they just automatically died. It's okay. All right, let's try it again. Let's try another one, just so I can show y'all. Because the thing is, now that you can't manual it, it kind of sucks. Trying to show teams like this. So let's try to not look at this. Look at all these freaking such cancerous teams. Okay, can we have one without Adonis? Evidently not. Okay, let me think. So they're gonna have Adonis there. Okay, so there isn't one that does the last one. So let's go ahead and try this. This is gonna be a really risky one. This is the meta now for our server anyways. It's freaking Elk, Adonis, and Carletta. So can we get the silence up now? Okay. Oh, but he had his shield up. We already lost. We already lost. It's already a goner. It's already a goner just because of that. Ah, dang it. Okay. So maybe I can use somebody else. Maybe a strip or something. Okay, so we do have the silence up. Can we actually get the debuff duration up? It didn't activate anyways, but still. You get the idea. I feel like this team actually worked a lot better back then when you were able to manual it. We won, but barely. That doesn't even deserve a win. But you get the point. Once they are silenced, she does her status. She does her launch thing, and it goes up to like friggin' who knows how much. I think it went up to like 20 seconds last time I did it. Okay, and then now you can use her in faction boss. It is not recommended in Destro. I mean, I don't think she's really good in Wyvermensch because of the fact you need to focus a lot on that one. So I don't think she's as good there, but I feel like that's the best places you can use her. You can use her in what is it called? Carols? It's called Carols, right? I believe. Yeah, I haven't done this for so long I completely forgot what it's called. You can use her just because of the fact that she does have a shock. So it does become very handy when it comes to but you have to have the second app up and ready. When it comes to that wave 5 where you have to kill them with the shock, just make sure they're all straight in the line. They move once, they're dead. So she's okay to use her. She's not the best, but she's okay to use her there. Okay, so I feel like I talked about her orbs. Crest, obviously I don't even have the right crest on her. I should put more status activation on her. Put her on precision. I feel like precision and what's the other one called? God dang it. Where you at? Where's she at? I just saw her. Precision and the grit. There we go. Precision and grits would be good for her. Okay. Now, let's talk about her underwhelming sister. Okay, let's talk about her underwhelming sister. She looked good, to be honest, when she first came out. I thought because I got paper, I got the paper one first, and then I got the scissor one, and I was like, oh, I wanted the scissor one because her kit looks pretty interesting. Okay, so where is she at, bruh? Where you at? I know it's 6-star. Oh, there you are. Okay. See, she's not even orbed or crest. Okay, so let's talk about her skills, and then we'll talk about where she can be at. Okay. So right here, it's a life steal. Both of her skills. No, this skill is sort of like it lands there and it continuously hits for a while. So it'd be good like for bosses. And then life steal depending on how many. So if there's a lot of people there, so let's say that you use her in carols, for the waves, she will be gaining a lot of life there just because of that. Okay. And then this one is pretty interesting. AoE, it does AoE damage, buff remove, HP recovered, and then a shield that ignores debuffs for 11 seconds. I believe it probably goes up to like 15, which is just like Rock Arcana, which is really good. She does almost the same thing and removes one buff. I think it goes up by 1. I think it goes up by 2 or something like that. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, so it goes up to 13 seconds for the ignore debuff. So crest, orbs and crest you can use on her. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like you can use her with concentration and is a heal depending on attack power. Okay, so yeah, so either full bravery or half concentration, half bravery. I feel like you can do that. Obviously, you want to put a little bit of status activation on her because she does have blinding on her. You want to have buff. Yeah, you want to have buff duration increase just because she does have that shield. It'd be good to have that shield for forever, right? So where would she be good? She has one specific thing that she looks like she's gonna be good for. When I first got her, I was like, man, this was before, I believe this is before, was it? No, it wasn't before L came out. It was before somebody came out, and Medina was kicking my butt so much. I tried using so many teams and it was not working. Oh no, it wasn't a buff. It wasn't a monster came out. A update came out where the Conquer effect got buffed, so you would produce more damage and you would receive less damage. like even more than how it was before. Before it was way more risky. Now it's a bit more safe. So I was trying to use her here so he would be blind, and when he does his big nuke skill, he would miss. But it didn't work out that way. But right now, where it looks like she would be good at is this boss right here, the Inua faction boss. I've heard that Global already has this one. I do not understand why they got him before us. I feel like, not because I'm trying to be selfish or whatever, we're getting him next week. No, like no problem, right? But I feel like it'd be better if, for a guide wise, for us to get it first before Global, so be like, okay, we have an idea of where to go, what to do. You know, like where this is where the YouTubers are. This is where we get all of our information. This is where the OP people are, right? So, not to say that y'all are bad, Global, but I think y'all are a bit limited because y'all do not have as wide of range as units as we do. So, let's go ahead and look at helpful tip. Boss weakness is blinding, and guess who's there? Right there, Sisters Ingrid. Now, something I saw that caught my eye once it caught my eye, and I think I mentioned it in the update, was Elk's break eclipse is not in the resistance. So guess what? Everybody's gonna be using freaking Elk here, left and right, just because of that. Like before, all the faction bosses actually were not resistant to Elks because it was just like, whatever. But then at some point they're like, you know what, we need to nerf her in a way, and they nerfed her through the bosses. So they actually let this one through. I do not know if they're actually going to let it be a big impact, or it's just gonna be like, oh well, you just let her in, but you can use other things rather than having her in there. But they just put that just to throw us off, like, hey, we can use Elk, let's use Elk. And I don't think that is the right way to think of it. I think this boss, the mechanics are going to be completely different. More likely it's going to be like ice or something like that. So I don't know, I'm wondering, but I'm just speculating in my mind. If it is to make you frozen, this girl is going to be the bomb there, just because of the fact that you actually have this ignore debuff. So if he tries freezing you, whatever, nope, it gets denied by this girl. And then she has the blind right there, which will initially make you do more damage to the boss, because you will once that happens as well, once you land that debuff anyway. So good to have her on your team when it comes to that, but I feel like she's very limited when it comes to that. I feel like that's really it. Where else can she be used? I feel like now maybe in Arena, because there's a whole bunch of shields everywhere. Currently Twin Arena, I'm actually trying to work on something. Unfortunately, for some reason, they're not letting you put defense, just because of the fact that they still have not fixed the naming. So you see right here, it says 2 factions 5 stars, supposed to say 2 twins. So it's weird that they did that. I don't understand why they did that, but I don't know. But currently I'm trying to work on a team. This is the team I want to work on, just because of the fact that this guy, like, everything here is just cancer already. So this guy has a shoot. I want to actually give him more skilled Ragoons, so I can actually have this up and ready better, and have more skill cooldown. I just want to work on this team overall, but I should have worked on it before. But it reflects debuff, so right there Elk is out the picture. She's just gonna get herself killed, and then her obviously with the heals and the control. And then this guy right here, this guy with the strip, he has a shield removed, which is awesome. I want to see how this works. And then this one's like, it has status resist. It could help, but it doesn't really matter. But I want to see how this works. I have not done anything, but anyways, that's really it for today's video. I feel like, oh my gosh, we actually win. I thought we were short on time, to be honest. But are you gonna freeze on me? Are you really gonna freeze on me? Now, okay, no. Cool. Okay. So maybe we're gonna do a video on Twin Arena later on. I still do not Guild Wars. I can't believe I missed this last one. It bumped me down actually. I was actually on the top, and then this one guy freaking topped me because I didn't. I completely forgot that time changed. So I was like, crap. But it's all good. We're still striving for #1. But those are the Ingrids. I feel like this girl is the best one. I love seeing big numbers, a lot of numbers when it comes to her landing her second skill. That's why I went all in on her second skill. If you see a video, I think I did a video a long time ago. I might look for it, might not. I always say that in video, and then once I publish it, I'm like, oh yeah, I said I was gonna do this and I completely forgot. But there's a video out there where I actually show her off in Destro, because her launch does work in Destro, so it does break them. But I had like up to 150 seconds of debuffs on. So yeah, like a whole bunch. Like it's unnecessary, right? But I still love her. She does extremely well for me. And if you want a Guild Conquest team, she's your man for the job. She will help you so much. You just gotta have her there and do that extend debuff, and you just have to run around. That's it. I did horribly today because I was just too focused. Like, it's hard to record and focus on the thing at the same time. You want to talk, you don't want to be quiet, you know. So yeah, but that is basically it. I don't even have a freaking title on her. I should put a title on her. And like, look, that's how good she is, just because of the fact that I have horrible orbs. I should give her more attention, and she still did her job fairly well. So like I said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comment, questions, concerns, leave in the comments down below. I'll gladly go ahead and answer y'all. If there's something that I missed as well, go ahead and leave in the comments. Maybe Scissors Ingrid is I'm probably not using her correctly. You let me know in the comment section. And that is it for today. Like I said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Every like, comment, subscription is appreciated, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. All right, peace.